set, and on the hill, J. Mack. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Garrett Hampson leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Pablo Reyes stands in. Reyes, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Pops it up as he checks his swing. Devers makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a ground ball. Bregman throws to first in time, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when
all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Matt Vierling. Mack back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Mack, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And that's in there at the knees.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Jake Rogers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
0-2 now as he swings through it. What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you
got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Probably saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
You softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new. I got something new. Every time you see me, I got something new. Every time you see me.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Just like Vegas in the sun. Ain't no quitting till I'm done.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Number 7 stands in now and watches strike 1. Fouled off. He was late.
I go.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Struck out swinging his first time. That one the other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Tigers fail to make any noise, and we are still scoreless. Back now at Fenway. Now it's the DH, Jay Mack.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting,
Pablo Reyes getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Riley Green. Hit on the ground, might be two. To second for one. And that's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now here is Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. Carpenter in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mac back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here is Colt Keith. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And there's a ball. Next pitch in for a strike. And they count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses. picks up strikeout number 7.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Right through there for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Runner at 3rd, 2 away.
The designated hitter, K. Matt.
On the ground, right side, Keith. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Top 6. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that drops in for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to 3rd. And he went, says Dave Lawrence.
The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman. 0 for 1 so far. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a swing and a miss there. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
So the lineup flips over. And next up for the Tigers, Garrett Hampson. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Two down, nobody on. To the right side, Renfroe. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Pablo Reyes. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Chop to first, Renfroe. He steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That one fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike. Right through there, got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's a high chopper and foul ball. And a strike on the outside edge.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Matt Vierling. Popped up. Bregman getting an angle on it. He's got it, and that's the third out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Boston, we go to the 8th, and now Colton Keith.
The second base.
Matt back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ground ball to first, into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Hamilton, the throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now pitching for
Pete Fairbanks into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Matt.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 2-0. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, Nerd's a steal. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Drew Rasmussen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 down, bases empty. Pablo Reyes now at the plate. Swung on, popped up left side. Devers. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the series opener here at home. Matt extended the hitting streak in this one.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.